grab your instrument. Hey everybody, we're back. We're going to talk about some music stuff. What do we have today? Let's refresh a little bit. Some of the things we talked about is just holding your instrument. Make sure it's comfortable to you, either if you hold it this way or that way, or if it's a flute or a drum set. Make sure you're comfortable with your instrument. Definitely helps. And then we went over strumming in some of the lessons, basically brushing up or down on your strings real lightly or heavily to create a sound. We also went over fretting. That's when you kind of push down your string to the fretboard, and it makes the string shorter or longer, giving you different noises. We also talked about some pull-offs and hammer-ons, so you can check those out in some other lessons. We did some slide techniques. Let's talk about maybe some double stops. I think that's maybe where we're going to play two notes at once. So maybe if we do a C in the third of that. If we do the C in the third. So that we could go up the scale using the relative thirds, maybe C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now let's do that one more time, or let's go backwards. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Now let's do it one more time, and we'll say if they're major or minor. The C is a major, the D is a minor, the E is a minor, the F is a major, the G is a major, the A is a minor, the B is a minor, and the C is back to major. And that's for the C major scale. And you can do your double stops with the thirds, the fifths, the sevenths, any notes you want. Pick two notes and give them a couple plucks. What about plucking? Plucking or string slapping? You got anything on that, Greg?
Sometimes I pluck with my finger, and you just get under your string and kind of. You can also pluck it by pinching it. So yeah, just plucking the string. It's kind of like a strum, but you do one at a time or two at a time. With a double stop, you can pluck them offset from each other. So you pluck the string, hold it down here if you want.
That's like he's fretting it.
Now you can pluck it, and it doesn't necessarily slap against the fretboard. So pluck, it's just basically getting under the string and plucking it.
Maybe
almost like a pick would do on a guitar player.
And then you also have
finger
slapping. I guess a lot of guys might do it with their thumb. So you could pick it, you can slap it, and you can strum it. Those are all techniques you can use to get noise out of your instrument.
So you can play it with the back of your fingers. You could. I'm just going like this. It's hitting the string.
Like how people do on the table. How people roll their fingers on the table. And then back of the fingers, like Greg said. And then some. Cool. So those are a couple techniques you can utilize in your playing.